Hello and welcome to Comicpalooza Fight Club. My name's Buandon.
And I'm Fizzle, man. I'm really excited to be here, kicking off singles, the first wave. Gonna be starting super shortly, man. And you know what? It's good to be here, bro. I'm really excited for this event.
Dude, it's so sick. I feel like the talent that we have at this is ridiculous. I know we were talking about it beforehand, but like the density of like just top players in this regional is ridiculous. It really feels like it's like a major in like a box.
Yeah, absolutely, right. In terms of attendees, right, it can be like a regional sized event. But when you start looking through the attendees, like Buandon, for example, you're starting to see some names, right? Like, man, this is a major. It's a B+ tier, I believe it was. Last time I checked.
So I think it might have fallen because of DQs to B tier, but still just an absolutely sensational event. We're getting right into the action here, starting off with Buandon, one of Houston's finest.
Yeah, no doubt. Buandon, kind of one of the staples in Houston Smash, has been for quite some time post-quarantine. Top 2 in Houston for quite a minute. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to see how he does in round 1 against Velanova.
Yeah. I've always had a lot of respect for Buandon. Like, I feel like this is the thing with a lot of Houston's players, and Texas players are crazy. He's so technical of a Ryu player, right? Like he'll go for those crazy Twitter combos, and he'll hit them with accuracy that I haven't seen from a lot of other Ryus.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think that's one of the best qualities about Buandon, right? I mean, he's willing to put in the time to lab and practice, right? And I mean, it shows. And if you have that kind of like right mental when it comes to practicing, it's going to translate into like tournaments and gameplay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, we can see it in this game. He's already putting on a clinic. I mean, Velanova, I imagine Sonic would probably do traditionally pretty well into the Shotos just because he can play that camp out character. But whenever you're just dying at absurd percents, you don't even get a chance to get it started.
Yeah, those combos that end into Bear hit so hard, right? Because Bear is usually going to be super fresh, and Buandon's kind of running away with it right now.
That's ridiculous. Even like being able to punish kind of like the homing attack bounce off on shield, I mean, that's some good knowledge. I know Houston does have a couple good Sonics, right? So Buandon probably is more familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, we used to have quite a bit. They're not super active anymore, but we did have quite a bit.
Yeah, very cool. So, I mean, we'll see if Buandon can start off singles of Comicpalooza with a 3-stock in the swiftness.
Yeah, winners round 1. Unfortunate. But with the amount of top players like we were talking about, right, you're bound to get someone like Buandon round 1, unfortunately, man. But the cool thing about Comicpalooza Fight Club here is that it's all best of 5, which is beautiful. So the fact that the maybe lower attendance, right, it's kind of a regional lower level in terms of attendance, right, but that means we can all run all best of 5, which is amazing.
Yeah, no, best of 5, like you get more chance for games, not to mention we got a redemption here. I think we do have a Majesty bracket, so there's a lot of really good, of course, doubles. I think we have Street Fighter, Tekken. There's like a lot of opportunity for gaming here. I'm really, really excited to see how everything folds out. A
lot of opportunity for gaming indeed. It's a fight club after all, right? If you missed out this year, you got to pull up next time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is going to hopefully start to be a staple in Texas. I know this is already, I mean, I think we have 3 B tiers in Texas this month, which is crazy. Also, Buandon, this is ridiculous, bro. He's not even giving me a chance to talk.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got his jump stolen there with the dare. It's funny because these Shoto characters like Ryu, Ken, they fall out of so many multi-hits so easily. I just saw Velanova try to go for spin dash upper, and he just fell immediately, got punished on a hit for it. It's really funny the way Shotos work with multi-hits.
Yeah, it is really interesting too because, like, I mean, obviously he has focus, which is like a really good disadvantage tool and traditionally kind of folds to multi-hits, but it kind of doesn't matter in a lot of sense because, like, Buandon knows, like, that you should be looking out for it, so he can kind of play around it in a way where it's not even that much of a factor.
Yeah, absolutely right. That just comes with the tournament experience, and Velanova is going to secure his first stock in this set, man. Already looking much better than the first game rather.
Absolutely. We love to see the adaptation. I mean, I've been really impressed from Vellanova's combo game. I feel like he's not really opting for like the hit run away kind of game plan. He's really trying to get his juicy combo starters, get his 2 pieces, and kind of scrap, which I respect it.
Right, and that's the whole deal with Sonic, right? You got to pick your spots, and fortunately for Sonic, he's probably the best character in the game at picking his spots. He gets to decide the pace of the game, when he can approach, and it's just up to him. Wow, that was a great call out with the side B. Legs being intangible, cutting right through the spin dash.
Yeah, beating it out clean. I feel like, a lot of Sonic's moves, like, at least they always kind of trade or something. There's always a lot of really weird, awkward situations. So it's cool that Buandon kind of has that game knowledge that he's able to just beat it out like that. I feel like that's a really good tool in this matchup, actually.
Yeah, right. I think that's such a great matchup check in this, right? Maybe you're not ready. You're trying to spin dash on the ground and you're not ready for the Tatsu, right? It'll catch you off guard like we just saw.
Yeah.
Buandon looking to extend his lead here. Has a very strong lead, about to lap him in percent, but a strong F smash going to secure the second stock in the row.
Yeah, that Sonic 1-2, that move is so crazy. It feels like a sword move, how much it pokes out, and it's so strong, too. So really, really expert usage of that by Velanova, but he's going to have to survive this offstage situation, and even though he's living, he's got to make it back off of the ledge.
That's really funny. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and quick up smash is going to seal up that game, too. But, I mean, like you said, way, way better performance. I mean, brought it to last stock there.
Yeah, no doubt, right? I mean, a big kind of change from game 1 and 2, right? And it's still best of 5, right? So you still have opportunities to, you know, get as many games in. And what's really nice about events that have best of 5 and streams is that you're getting more games to VOD review, right? You're getting more games to look at. So all the data you can gather from the first 2 games, you can use it in the next one, or, you know, when you're looking at the VODs at home.
Extremely true. And you know, speaking of the stream too, we do have an awesome side stream on Krebs stream. So if you're not already checking that out, multi-Twitch, you know, make sure you're checking all the streams because we have so many good sets this on Saturday today. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. And we're just getting started, right? I mean, once we get to closer to top 32, the qualifiers, maybe even the round 2s, that's when it starts getting stacked, and you want to peep that multi-stream.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Otherwise, you might miss some crazy upset. I mean, again, we have a lot of secret hitters here. I think we're going to look at the upset thread, and we're going to see some surprises.
And Lord knows we're going to get Poogie on stream at least once.
God,
so
I
best
hope
believe.
So. I hope so. I'm glad we have these player cams because we're going to be able to spectate whatever goes down in live time. But yeah, Buandon, you know, another really good early start to the game. See, he tried to do the same thing. Thankfully, Spin Dash actually being able to go kind of over it, but I mean, the idea was still there.
Yeah, Buandon, realistically, he made the right play. Spin Dash was still invincible. When he's gold, that means he still has, like, the iframes to go. So it's just iframes and iframes all over the place. And he's going to secure that first stock again with the bear. Oh, this is large and in charge right here.
Big call out. And yeah, just like we were saying, Buandon, okay. I like that he was able to kind of capitalize off that situation, too. He recognized it really quickly. So good on Velanova. But, I mean, even still, I feel like the focus punishes, Buandon has to be one of the best Ryus in the world at getting a lot of % off of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the biggest parts about, you know, these archetype, the Shotos, right? You got to get your punish game down. That's what's scary about these characters, you know what I mean? Yeah,
and he is a training mode demon. I feel like that's like perfect situation for Buandon. He has you at 0%. He has a big folk. Like, this is him in his element.
Yeah, absolutely. Once he's getting the hits, that's when Buandon's feeling comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, nice. But I like that the back air actually eating through the Shaku, and he's able to get his second stock, keeping it fairly even.
Yeah, keeping it even, just similar to game 2, right? We were at even stocks, getting an opening here.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, he's keeping center stage. I like the bravery to run up grab there. I feel like it's really, Sonic has so many non-committal options. Like, it's really easy to just go for those every time, but I like that he's willing to play the scrap, rock, paper, scissors, like, at least sometimes to assert it as an option.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. I mean, it's part of the mix-up at the end of the day. Wow, that was a great focus to eat through that smash. Oh, my goodness.
How did he find those? This is some crazy awareness. And I really like how he's been using the red fireball off stage. Like, I feel like it's just capitalizing on so much space that it's usually hard to catch Sonic on.
Yeah, it just covers so much space, and it's really active, right? It kind of denies a zone where you want to be, and then it just shuts off one of your options, right? And then you can play around that. Holy.
Oh, he was trying to cook something dastardly, but I mean, even still.
I thought he was going to go for an up B into a little Mario combo.
A little bit spaghetti here, but oh, the parry. Buandon, he's trying to finish this off in style, and I respect it.
Yeah, that's one thing about Buandon. Of course, we just called him a lab rat, and Small Battlefield is one of the stages that he really likes. I think it's Ryu's best stage, too. He gets so much mileage off of these platforms, and Buandon with the Tatsu is going to secure first 3-0 of the day on stream. Yeah,
no, really, really good stuff. I can see that Small Battlefield being really good for Ryu, just because, like, you have the platforms, but even still, the ceiling isn't that small. Like, on Battlefield, if you get something started on, like, the side platforms, like, the distance between those platforms and the top ceiling is still higher than if you're on Small Battlefield, so.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And, like, we didn't see it in that set, but when Buandon gets those up air Mario combos going,
oh my gosh,
and he has so many mix-ups he can play off the up air. I've seen him throw Shaku into side B. I think he tried to go for that at that last game.
Yeah.
But there's so much mileage he can get off of those platforms. And now Tatsu is putting in big work in this.
Yeah. I love how, like, Buandon, he's not just fishing for one combo starter. I feel like he's converting off every stray hit. Like, he just has so much knowledge on this character. I mean, Ryu solo main, I love the Shotos that only play one of them. I feel like if you play both, like, it's still cool, but I feel like if you're really dedicated to one, it's so cool.